Hi, community. Welcome to another episode of Allie's Take. I'm Coach Allie. Really happy to be here with you today. And I want to just say thank you so much for watching some of these videos that have come out and commenting on them. I'm so grateful for the comments and for the encouragement. So thank you. I just wanted to say that I appreciate that. So we're going to dive into our topic for today, which is when befriending wakefulness feels impossible. So this is such a talked about concept in our community, and I so get it. I just want you to know that. And we're going to start here with our first point, which is almost everyone that comes to the beginning of their journey through their insomnia recovery will start from a place of this is unacceptable, right? When we're first introduced to these concepts of befriending wakefulness, accepting and allowing these difficult emotions and thoughts and sensations to be present without resisting. Initially, when we were introduced to this concept, almost everyone, nearly everyone I worked with, and myself included, came to this with just, no, that's unimaginable, and lots of resistance. And that is okay. That is actually totally normal. So just know that. But what we start with is just baby steps and with a choice of opening to the possibility that there may be another way. So a willingness to try something different is all that's required. And so basically, it's like we could stick with what we're already doing, but it isn't working or we wouldn't be here. So here we are. So just being here really signifies that there's a willingness on our part to do something different. And so we've already taken that first step, which is just that willingness, right? So here we are. Everybody starts from that place. So know that you're not alone. And here's the other thing about this point. We can fight it all we want, and that will really only keep pushing sleep further away. But it also keeps us in the cycle of resistance. And insomnia is a self perpetuated cycle of resistance where there's resistance to our reality, to our present moment experience of what is happening. There is struggle. And the journey out of insomnia is about leaving this struggle and breaking the cycle of resistance. So we do this by slowly becoming more willing to tolerate discomfort. And this again, it happens slowly, it happens over time. When we've identified sleeplessness as a threat, a problem, a worry, something that we're afraid of, our survival brain is alerted. And this must be a life-threatening situation, is what it has interpreted. And so it engages this protective response in our autonomic nervous system known as fight or flight. And then it becomes conditioned, this fear response, and then it becomes automatic. So here's this perpetuating cycle, right? And the next thing that we want to talk about here, our point number 2, is we don't have to like it to heal it, ever. And this is really good news. We don't have to like this experience or even befriend it to heal it. Recovery really comes down to becoming less reactive and less intolerant to wakefulness and all the difficult thoughts, emotions, sensations that come with that. We will never really be indifferent or not care because all humans prefer to sleep well and feel well. Befriending wakefulness really comes down to becoming more tolerant, more accepting, and less bothered and scared. This happens gradually as we resist less and allow our current reality to be what it is more. This doesn't happen overnight, and in fact, it takes a good amount of time. But this is how we rewire the brain. By willfully tolerating some discomfort, we are teaching the brain that it is, in fact, safe to experience all of these things. So that anxiety and the fear and the wakefulness. All of these things are not inherently dangerous, albeit they're not preferred, but they are not life threatening. And the brain has to get this message. The amygdala has to get this orientation of safety in order to rewire. So, the next point here, this is really an important one. We do all this not as a means to an end, but as a new way of being. So, this is an important point to understand because if we're white knuckling our way through and resisting every step of the way and only doing the work as a means to an end, it's like saying, I'm going to accept and allow all of this so that I can sleep. It turns into another form of efforting, of trying to control the outcome. And this is the very thing that can keep us stuck. So, letting all of the emotions, thoughts, and sensations be present, knowing that they will pass, because no emotion, no thought, no sensation is permanent. So, we know that they will pass. No emotion, no feeling, no sensation is permanent. And we learn that we can coexist with them as we move on with our lives. This is a new way of being. And this is what will lead us to becoming less attached to the outcome. And that is really the whole idea of this is the befriending concept is also accepting and allowing. It's just becoming a little bit more tolerant, having a little bit more capacity to experience discomfort as a new way of being rather than a means to an end. I hope that made sense. And I hope that your journey through insomnia will be benefited by this message. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I really appreciate you tuning in, and I hope that this was helpful. Thank you so much.
Hi there, it's me, Coach Daniel, and I hope it is obvious to you to what degree we at the Sleep for School really try to put out content that will help you on your path to peaceful sleep and peace of mind. I hope you really enjoyed the video that you just watched. Now, some people don't learn the best by watching videos, but rather by reading. And I wanted to share a little tip with you. The books that most people really talk about having helped them is This Is Now and Set It and Forget It. But I think most people miss out on my personal favorite, which is Tales of Courage. All of my books are available on Amazon. But Tales of Courage is special because in Tales of Courage, we've taken 26 success stories from the channel and we've taken sort of the most powerful language, the most inspirational and educational parts of those interviews and put them in a book. And I think it is really, really so strong, so powerful when you read those words from other people who left the struggle. And that's my little tip to you. Tales of Courage, I think, is a great book, and it's available on Amazon, of course. So if that's appealing to you, you can head over there and get a copy. But more than anything else, I just want to say thank you for being here. Thanks for supporting the channel, and can't wait to see you again. Bye for now.